Hey y'all, it's Wednesday. Today is Youth Day. This morning we had women's meeting and it was a good meeting. Had 4 ladies here and we talked about, I handed them a piece of paper and it says, in this season of my life, my favorite verse is. And I had them each write down what their favorite verse is for this season of their life. And then we talked about why that verse was their favorite for their season that they're currently in, because we're each one in a different season. Some of us are in a season of change. Some of us are in a season of new beginnings. Some of us are in a season of move. Some of us are in a season of kids and school starting back up and all of the things. And some of us are in a season of retirement. So it was fun. It was interesting to hear everybody's take on it and hear everybody's verse. But as I go on, I'm going to tell you how that kind of all tied in. Each of our verses did. So tonight, just a reminder, we will have youth tonight at 6 and 7. The littles will be here at 6 and the bigs at 7. The buses will be running as normal. We will feed them. We will take care of them. I promise. It is hot, so they will be probably staying in today. They don't like that, but it is too hot for them to get out and get exhausted, and so they will probably be staying in. Today, like I said, I did in the season of my life. In this season of my life, my favorite verse is, and I'm going to use mine. It's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, and a lot of people know this verse. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. That's something that we need to live by daily. It doesn't matter what season in life we are, but for me right now in this season that I am in, this verse just speaks loudly to me. There are some other verses too, and I struggled with which verse to use and which one was the most accurate, but this one has been before me and in front of me and talking to me about trusting God no matter the outcome, trusting Him, no matter whether I can see a glimmer, no matter what. On days like today where I feel totally defeated, I can trust Him to know that He's going to walk me through that, and He's with me, and that's all that matters. So that is my verse. And all of our verses today, each one that we each picked, there being 5, that we each picked, it all tied into trusting the Lord and not trying to take things into our own hands, but trusting Him in the process, trusting Him in whatever we're going through. And sometimes that's difficult. Sometimes it's very difficult when you're trying to see the good and all that's being thrown at you is negative. You have to look for the good. Some days it's hard to look for the good. I mean, the weather is hot, and I would rather have hot weather than cold weather. I know there's going to be people like, no, we need the cold. But I would rather have hot weather. I don't have to work out in it either, so that's probably why I like warm weather. But I did go home yesterday and lay out in the sun a little bit just because I needed it. I needed that break. So today, when you're thinking about big decisions, in the study Bible it says, when we have important decisions to make, we sometimes feel we can't trust anyone, even God. But God knows the best path for us. He is a better judge of what we need than we are. We must trust Him completely in every choice we make. We should not omit careful thinking or belittle our God-given ability to reason, but we should not trust our own ideas to the exclusion of all others. We must not be wise in our own eyes. We should listen to and accept correction from God's Word and wise counselors. Bring your decisions to God in prayer, use the Bible as your guide, and then follow God's leading. He will direct your paths by both guiding you and protecting you. That second part is so valuable to me, by protecting me. That's amazing that even when I mess up, even when I make a mistake, or even when I stumble off the path, He still protects me, and He still gently and nicely leads me back onto the path. Well, what I talked about today as well is he factors in our stupidity, because we are hard-headed human beings. Some of us are control freaks. Some of us just are whimsical and just go with the wind, and some of us are very OCD in the way things need to be done. The Lord convicted me a long time ago about being a control freak, and he was able to help me to overcome that. But sometimes those tendencies want to draw us back in, because that's how the enemy uses it. He's like, the enemy knows, okay, you used to be like this. Well, let's go back to that, because that's where I had you, and that's where I had you doing things for me instead of doing things for God. So I'm so thankful that the Lord can change us and mold us and make us into somebody new. Even, it doesn't matter our age. We should never stop learning, and we should never stop growing in God, because he has so much for us. And like I said, on days like today where I just totally feel defeated, he walks in and he hugs me, and he gives me strength, and he gives me hope, and he gives me help. He gives me encouragement from people that I didn't expect it from, but he does give me encouragement. So it's always keeping my focus on him is helping me through the hard times, the difficult times, the uncertain times. And we're all living in uncertain times with the price of fuel, the price of groceries, the price of this, the price of that. Everything, every month when I get my gas and water bill, I just sigh, because I'm like, so much money. But I'm thankful that I can do that, and I'm thankful that he makes a way for me to do that. He makes a way for me to be able to pay the bills that I have coming in. So even on my hard days, even on the days where I just say, okay, Lord, it's all you today, it is all him, and he walks me through those days. He gives me, I didn't know what I was going to do for women's this morning, and as I was getting ready, I was praying, and I was just talking to him, and I was like, Lord, what do I do? I like to challenge them to get in their Bible. How do I do that? Help me to do that, Lord. And he gave me that. He gave me that prompt, and he said, use this, and let's see where we go from there. And it was a great time to share, and a great time to encourage one another, and a great time to lift one another up. So I know that God was in those details, and I'm so thankful that he's in the details. That he doesn't allow the enemy to get in our details, that he kicks him out. And I can tell Satan, I can tell the enemy to go kick rocks, as Marcus Torkinson says. I'm so thankful for that I heard him say that. You can go kick rocks, because that's what I'm saying today. You can go kick rocks. You're not going to bring me down. You're not going to fill me full of all of the things that you did yesterday. You're not doing that today. Today you get to kick rocks. So be strong and courageous in the Lord, and stand firm in his word, and get in his word, and study his word, and know his word. I had a conversation with Pastor yesterday, and I said, it's hard to do the live because you're the brains. And he said, I'm not the brains. And I said, you know the Bible by far better than I do. And so I rely on him, and this is God's way of growing me in that, and I'm thankful for that. I can memorize numbers easily, like phone numbers, account numbers, all of that. I can remember that, but words I have a hard time memorizing. So I'm thankful that the Lord is working on me in that, and he's moving me. So I hope today that you will be encouraged to even if you can't memorize it, just read a verse a day. Just even a chapter, it's something. Just read his word every single day, and he's going to give you the encouragement you need. He's going to give you the help that you need. So again, tonight we're having youth at 6 and 7. If you want to come out and see what it's all about, please do. We would love to have you come out and join us. And you can just drop your kids off if you want to, and let us know whether they need to ride the bus or you're going to pick them up, or however that's going to go. But we hope we have a good group tonight. I think they're doing fish from the fish that they caught when the littles went on their fishing expedition out at Jeff and Laura Morphew's. I think that's what's happening tonight, but I'm not positive. So Sunday night, or church at 9 and 11 Sunday, Hunter Irwin will be with us sharing a little bit of music. Our praise team will also be sharing music, and Mike will be bringing the word. Sunday night, we are going to have a concert with Hunter Irwin starting at 6 o'clock. So ladies, again, we're not going to have a Sunday night service. I'm sorry. But we're gonna have that concert with Hunter Irwin at 6 o'clock, and then we're gonna have hamburgers and hot dogs afterwards. So if you can bring a side, a dessert, or just bring yourself, That's all that we need. Come and have a good time of fellowship and food and fun. Hunter does a great job, and I hope that you will come and join us on that Sunday evening at 6 o'clock. Hope to see you there. I hope you have a great day. It's another hot day. I think the Alexa told me earlier it was 103. So be sure to check your animals, check the elderly, check those that don't have air conditioning. Stay hydrated if you're out working in it. I know some days that's hard, but stay as hydrated as you can. Oh, Alexa heard me say her name and she's scaring me. But have a great day. Stay cool as you can. And if you can, come join us tonight for youth. And if not, we'll see you Sunday morning at 9 or 11. Thanks. Have a great day.